Revel Sharpton says hip-hop shouldn't be blamed for gun violence. The death of Takeoff sparked large discussions surrounding hip-hop and gun violence. Much of the dialogue surrounded whether hip-hop culture is to blame for the frequency of rappers dying at the hands of gun violence. Some have agreed that it is, while others, like Reverend L. Sharpton, combated these claims. TMZ caught up with Rev Sharpton this week where he shared his thoughts on Thimago Esper's murder. He explained that the tragedy that occurred doesn't reflect hip-hop, but the larger issue of gun violence in America. In fact, he added that gun violence isn't exclusive to hip-hop. First of all, no one has been more on the gun violence and saying that we need to deal with things in hip-hop. But I remember growing up, R&B artists used to into shootouts, he said. He said the violence isn't new, it's the rise in social media that amplifies these incidents. You have a lot of people in hip-hop that are very responsible, that are very creative, that help their community. He continued, we should not act like hip-hop is synonymous. Those that are violent, we ought to deal with. But a thug is a thug, whether they're singing jazz, whether they're R&B, whether they're singing gospel. I know some preachers packing, he added. Let's not just make it just about hip-hop. Let's make it about people who aren't acting how they ought to act. The Reverend's bottom line is that he hopes there's an awakening when it comes to gun violence following Takeoff's death. However, he doesn't believe it's right to stigmatize a whole group of people over this incident. 50 Cent echoed a similar sentiment regarding hip-hop and gun violence on the debut episode of Hip Hop Homicides. Because of social media, everyone's involved now, 50 Cent explained. Because those kids in middle America are clicking the fucking button to look and are fascinated with the killings because they're living on a side so wild compared to the conservative lifestyle they're having. Thanks for listening. For more celebrity news, please subscribe.